just have to wait, yeah. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Hello,
Hi,
welcome to the William Street Swap Shop. My name is Zach.
my name is Matt. It's Monday morning. We're looking forward to a great week of swapping with you. And we always start off the week by saying, it's a deal.
It's a deal. We have a video that plays with that. There it is.
Well, I'm pumped. We're back. I hate the weekends. It means I don't get to swap with my friend Zach and my
That's right.
co-host. And we're looking forward to you guys sending us some really great things you might want us to help you swap with fellow viewers. If you have things like that, collecting dust in the attic, the garage, the basement, your boathouse, the other basement, or your trunk of your car, send us a high to medium resolution JPEG at williams.swap@gmail.com.
I know you have items in your closet because I have items in my closet. I know you have items that you no longer need. What are you doing keeping them, holding on to them? Just swap them. You have a lot of people out there that would love to see what you have under those old shoes in your closet. It's an old coloring book. Swap it in. We love to color. I have a lot. 48 assorted crayons. That's almost all the colors in the Adobe programs to color anything in design.
If you're like me in your backyard, you got lots of tarps, there's bulky things underneath them, and you're saying to yourself, what did I put under that tarp? And then you whip it open, you're like, oh, all right, that thing I've been meaning to do something with. Clear out the tarps, get all those piles of bulky tarped things out of your backyard, the ones that you are okay with people seeing what's underneath, and into the swap shop. We take them, don't even wash it off, take a picture as is. We'll do the color correction. We got a team of people who do that stuff, make it look really great.
That's right. You have an item, you know who to send it to. Send it to williams.swap@gmail.com or call in if you see an item in the swap shop today that really fancies your feast. 413-961-4263. We have a lot of great items.
I know. Been a run on some real good stuff. Some things have been swapped, some things still out there. Decree is one of our power swappers of last week. He's still looking to find a home for this Pac-Man plush doll.
To Decree and the swapper who received the glass head, would love to see some successful photos of you kissing, receiving the kiss from the glass head. And if you want to keep Decree rising on our swap shop leaderboard, look at this. He's got a Pac-Man plush doll and little Sergeant Simmons.
Sergeant Simmons, we got some backstory on him. He went into battle with Decree, and now he's been a lucky charm from ever since. He's going to spread that luck to you through the U.S. Postal Service by mailing that to you for your swapped item. Sylvester Stallone, big on the Oscars last night.
That's right.
His star is rising again. He's trending
He's
on social media.
people are finding out all about the old Rocky films, and they're going to know with this mask you can wear it and watch all the films with your friends. Just put that mask on and invite them over. They'll never have to see your face if you have a blemish or something you want to hide and you don't want them to ask about.
Don't have a DVD player? Not a problem. Put on the mask and just stand outside like an electronics store that has windows with TVs facing the sidewalk and watch from there. You'll be happy you put the mask on, is all we're saying.
And this is a custom shirt that was swapped recently to Decree, I believe, for the glass head by James. So Decree would love to see an image of you wearing that shirt. And to other swappers out there, if you have swapped or you're thinking about swapping, a nice reward is you get to see yourself featured in the swap shop holding the item that you received or wearing it if it's a shirt. Imagine how great your friends would, you could screen grab that and put it on your Facebook. How great your friends would comment and like and subscribe to your social media posts.
You know, Zach and I are real active on social media. We love joining the conversation of all of our fans and our friends, and we like each other's posts always, almost every single time. And when you swap, we would like to share what you've been doing on our page.
That's right.
It's part of the reward system, the Swap Shop Total Rewards package, we call it.
Matt, you and I went and got Scampy on Friday. In the chat, a viewer, Mycelium Man, is asking if Scampy was good on Friday. How was it?
Mine was just okay. I've had better Scampi,
Me
but
too,
I
think,
never have a bad time when I eat Scampi. It's always just fun to spend time with you and sort of decompress from the pressures of the swap shop.
That's right. That's what it's all about. Looking at the fruit candles here, we talked about these last week. They're still up for grabs if you'd like to swap something. And let's see you swap something. We need to get some more people on the leaderboard. We need to put some swaps through.
Was it Snow White who ate the apple that made her fall asleep, or was that Cinderella?
Cinderella.
Okay. So, like I said, fruit candles.
You could become a princess.
The next thing up, we got a poster. That's one of our favorite items. It's custom made for the show. Swapper Taylor did a great job in Photoshop, or perhaps Corel Draw, putting this together. Layers upon layers of design went into this, and it's one of the principles of the show we like to put out there.
If I ever open up a restaurant and grill, not only will I be serving scampi and other assorted items and appetizers, but I'll have this poster up in the background framed, and it'll be signed by Matt, and will represent much simpler times when him and I used to be friends. This is implying that there will be a rift in the next, 10 years. And I'll remember, yeah, the swap shop was a good time. Now I'm just this restaurant owner making a lot more money.
People ask you about the poster, you're like, ancient history, man. It's not really what I do anymore. I was in the swap game. It was nice, but just ran into a real a-hole who kind of made it not fun for me anymore. My former mentor and partner.
My tips are retired, that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
And they'll be up hanging in the top of the restaurant. I'll have really tall ceilings, and the people could go up there and look at them, get pictures next to them, post it on social media. Have you seen Zach's tips? They're at his restaurant.
Never going to play in another game again. Those in another swap. You retire the tips, you hang them from the rafters. It's an old custom in swap culture.
That's right.
You take the bolo, you find a strong rafter in the ceiling of your swap shop, and you hang them up there, and then you don't swap with those tips anymore.
And the whole shop will be, you know how some restaurants put up $1 or foreign currency on their walls to cover the whole walls? The whole shop will be covered in people's items nailed to the walls to show how many items I successfully swapped. I made a lot of people happy.
The Wild Wild West sunglasses, covered that pretty good last week.
That's right. They're still available, though.
Stand outside, be
cool.
Will Smith, steampunk era Will Smith, trading stuff, and, probably, you can go to some sort of club and stand in one spot while people dance around you.
Sounds like a good time.
How was your weekend? Did you go clubbing this weekend? I know you like to dance a lot, Zach.
I was planning on going clubbing on Friday night. By the time I got home, though, I had a busy day, downloading a lot of new apps. I just got my phone fixed.
Oh, nice.
So I was checking in with everybody and completely ran out of time. So I went to bed early, got a lot of good rest. That's it. Watch Prime.
What's the coolest new app you downloaded? And what does it do?
I love Periscope. I love broadcasting. That's the noise it makes when I log on. I love broadcasting any idea or thought from my location. I really like Twitter, Snapchat, and I can't wait for our app to come out. the William Street Swap Shop app?
It is one of the apps, I think, Mac Rumors, one of the tech blogs, they've been talking about the anticipation of the Swap Shop app and what it's going to really kind of change the game. We're sort of in the process of optimizing it for Android and iOS, the new iOS platforms. We want to make sure the functionality's like rock solid before
Right.
we send it out there.
No glitches.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I hate when glitches come out in apps and I say, why didn't you just fix this in the first place instead of making me download it and then I have to update it?
Right.
The idea of the Swap Shop app is once you download it and you go into your app store, you will never have to see that little button that says update app. It'll say, no, this app has been solid since day one.
Yeah.
The people who worked on this, it was like NASA. They spent a lot of time and it's going to stay out in cyberspace forever.
We had kind of a false start. We rolled out the 1.0 for just like an afternoon. You guys probably didn't even see it out there on the store, but we realized there was a bug. It was like a really hard to detect bug, but it was just taking like panoramic photos of people's bathrooms accidentally when you would launch it, the first time you would launch it. And we got a couple complaints like, do you guys know there's this bug that with your app that takes panoramic photos of my bathroom?
And they kept sending the images back to Drew, who developed it.
Yeah. And we had no idea, like, it's not a function we asked for. It's almost weird. It's like it just sort of happened by... we're going to end up talking to Drew about it this week and just try to figure out what went wrong. But 1.1 will be out probably by the start of spring, the
Right.
official start of spring.
So when you're out taking pictures of the new flowers blooming, you'll also be able to have that Swap Shop app handy. We're telling you right now, you're gonna need it.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is a handheld skee ball.
We took a peek at this on Friday, I believe.
Yeah, it's got potential. There's some sort of game you play on it. I'm gonna say it's probably Wi-Fi enabled. I don't know that for sure, but I would assume it uploads your score to some sort of community message board.
I think so. You stay as a leader on the, you get 30, 20, 10. Your points go up, you get put up. It's a great online game. It's an online platform to play. Revolutionizing skee ball.
Traditional skee ball, there's been a lot of downside to it. It's costly. You have to drive somewhere to get there. The developers at Handheld Skee Ball said, hey, there's a problem here we can solve. Why don't we bring the skee ball experience of the arcade to the palm of your hand and the rug of your living room.
Don't go
Bedroom.
outside anymore. Stay indoors with the skee ball. Power goes out. Your skee ball runs on batteries. You don't have to go down to call up the local saloon and say, hey, do you have power down there? I want to come shoot some ski. They're going to say, no, we're out of power. You say, okay, I'll just play it here at home. Thanks, Matthew,
Oh, right.
for swapping that. Is that what I would say if I had
If
received
you had to
that?
offer them
Right.
something. A lot of people ask us what we would swap for something. For a handheld skee ball like that, I would swap some sort of dog grooming tools, like a set maybe. Seems like a good, one of those heavy-duty brushes to really get the fur out of there.
What about a pair of clippers to cut dog's hair?
Yeah, if that's in the kit.
Okay.
Some
So
sort of
dog grooming
leather
kit.
strap to sharpen the shears. And that's probably about it.
I think I would swap some pots and pans. Pots and pans are great to have to use for not only cooking, but also entertainment. If you have a young child in your life, you can have a pot and pan party. They love to bang on them all night, and there's nothing better than hearing the sound of a child having fun with a set of pots and pans.
Your childhood was pretty happy, right?
100% happy.
If you guys want to talk about your childhoods, feel free to give us a call. 413-961-4263. Happy, not happy, sort of neutral, take it or leave it childhood. Let us know about it. Everybody's got a story to tell.
That's right. Did your parents take you to play skee ball? Or did you play with this game? Do you remember this game?
Did you want them to take you to play skee ball and they did and you were happy? Did you want them to take you to skee ball and they didn't and you were unhappy? Or did you not want them to take you to skee ball and they did and you were unhappy? It's got to be one of the four.
I wonder if you win tickets on this handheld skee ball machine, similar to the ones at the popular restaurants that children go to now. Maybe we could implement something that you win 20 tickets if you get the top points, and those tickets translate into swap shop tickets.
Or just food.
It just prints chips.
We're going to 3D print tortilla chips for your tickets.
That sounds delicious.
If you guys are
wonderful.
engineers and know how we could do that, we want to 3D print tortilla chips as a sort of premium.
Out of the handheld skee ball. So Matthew, you would send it into us. We would add a 3D printing element to it, and we would send it back to you and print some chips. Pita chips, tortilla chips, potato chips. You get all the chips out of that skee ball.
Crinkle cut, waffle fries, kettle boiled,
Salt and vinegar.
S&V is what we call it at the swap shop. Got a handful of S&V, and the road is wide open, and the days are long, and the grain, the amber waves of grain, are ready to be plowed.
It's a great thing when you go to a social gathering and someone's playing this game and they win the chips. It's a great lubricant for social interaction. You walk up and you say, I'll have some chips. This came from the skee ball, right? They say, yep. You eat some delicious, salty barbecue chips.
Just imagining that for a sec. Okay. We got a new segment we've been putting together. Some of these things have been in the swap shop for a while. Some of them were like, yeah, dud, not really interested. And then there's a few that were like, maybe people need to take a closer look at this item.
That's right.
And
turn up the heat on it.
Turn up the heat on it.
Yep.
So we decided to roll out this new segment. We're gonna try for the first time, and we're calling it Swap Heat. And we sort of take a closer look at an item that maybe got left behind when it shouldn't have. So here's our first look at a new segment called Swap Heat. This is the Angela Lansbury trading card. It's Oscar season, and this is a highly collectible item that no one's really paid attention to. I think it got lost in the shuffle.
That's right. Just a revisit. Turn up the heat on this. I can feel it burning right now. A burning desire to own this. I want that card, and I would never use it to start a fire. I know a lot of people use things to start fires. Bills, envelopes, newspapers. When you're grilling out, you need that fire starter to get the charcoal going. I would not use that Angela Lansbury. I feel the heat, but wouldn't use it to make a fire.
Any guesses on Angela Lansbury's net worth?
I don't know. $2 million? Maybe even less than that. I don't know.
You have to do a little better than that.
20 million.
Angela Lansbury's net worth, according to CelebrityNetWorth.com, $65 million as of today.
Wow.
And I'm thinking with Oscar buzz, sort of memorabilia is maybe a little higher that she might own right now. I'm thinking it's probably closer to 70.
So this card right now, how much would you say the card would translate to? If we're talking real Bitcoins or US dollars?
If I'm talking Bitcoins, I'm thinking like 0.3 Bitcoin. If I'm talking Canadian dollars, I'm thinking around 150. And if I'm talking American dollars, I'm thinking, somewhere in the 80 to 100 range
Wow.
is what I would pay for these things.
So you're telling me if
Let's stick with 0.3 Bitcoin. I think that's the most accurate.
So Matt, you're telling me if someone were to swap this item, then they were to drive down and meet you somewhere in the street on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon, you were out with your family, and they said, Matt, I have this Angela Lansbury card. You're going to pull out your checkbook and write 0.3 Bitcoins. I'm buying it.
On the spot, I write that down on a check and I give it to them.
That's a deal. Who wants to swap for this Angela Lansbury trading card?
Give us a call.
Are you familiar with this actress? Are you one of her relatives?
A little quick rundown. 5 Tony Awards, 6 Golden Globes, and an Olivier Award. Star of stage and screen, both large and small. And if you go to lansbury.biz, you'll get the whole, her licensed items. I think I'm remembering that right. lansbury.biz/licensed items. And you'll get just like the merch and sort of the hooded sweatshirts that she's been putting out for the past few years.
Great way to keep her net worth even bigger than $65 million by selling the merch.
If you got yourself any of your pictures from your social media in Lansbury merch, send us a JPEG. We'll put it on the show. We want to see you in your Lansbury hoodies or your Lansbury, like the koozies for your beer. Just show us what you got, and we'll put it on the show for free. No Bitcoins have to even be swapped.
Wow. This is a great, I know Valentine's Day passed, but this is a great little card to give someone you have an attraction to. You are the Lansbury to my eye, and you give them, that person, that loved one, this card. Just an idea. You don't have to do that, but it's just an idea.
This is sort of a lethargic calling day on a Monday. I've noticed Mondays tend to be a little bit quiet here, less people through the shop.
I think a lot of people are, if people were to come by and swap items with us and had small talk, and they say, so what? It's a little slow today, right? I said, yeah, Mondays are pretty slow.
Mondays are slow.
Mondays are a slow day.
Do a little inventory, sweep up the aisles.
Yeah. We catch
Should I
up
do
on
one
things.
Should I do one of my coughing fits? That'll sort of spruce things up.
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait a little later, then I'll
Okay.
have one of my coughing fits.
I hope you're doing better. And I'm happy that you're here with me on this Monday
I
after the
am,
weekend. Every weekend I worry, Matt, sometimes that I might not ever see you again.
Well, I know that I take that as a sign of respect, and I feel the same way.
Thank you.
Before we leave for the weekend, I always say, Zach, be careful this weekend. I can't do the show without you, and I need you healthy, strong. All right.
Oh, there's
Speak
a
to the
caller.
devil. There's our first swap shop.
Hello, welcome
person.
to the swap shop. You're on live.
I don't care about the money. Just give me the sausages.
Okay.
Which kind of sausages? Italian or Polish?
Every sausage. Okay, maybe Polish.
Polish sausages.
Those are good to have on a nice summer day.
Yeah, they are.
Especially with the weather getting warmer, you're probably going to be grilling some sausages.
You sound like from the Midwest, maybe. Are you? Oh.
I think it's breakfast time in the Midwest, and he's going to eat some sausages, grill some sausages.
In and out, a man who knows what he wants. Gotta start some hype for sausages and get back out of the swap shop.
That's right.
I don't fault him for that.
But we love everybody that comes in, so thank you for stopping by. Maybe you will have something to swap in the future, and we'll make a deal.
And not to freak you out this week, but we just put the swap shop hex on you for leaving too soon.
That's right. Matt, I was taking a look at the swap shop, the stocks, the stock market. We're going up high. After I got my phone fixed, that's one of
The
my
swap
favorite
stock.
apps is the stock app. I
Just
like to
watch
see
those stocks.
Yep. I like to see what businesses, what I need to invest in. And I saw the swap shop, surprisingly, is doing even better than I had anticipated and better than projected by our team of financial experts and lawyers. So what does that mean for us? Big things.
The swap futures are something I think we're going to see a lot more of in the next few weeks. Swap futures are going up as the bond market retreats. You sort of see a sort of bull effect with the swap market. And then the futures are what determines whether or not that's gonna, make the money.
That's right. Nothing to brighten your day up, like a call from Jazzy. Jazzy, if you're out there, I'd love to talk with you. I love hearing your laugh.
Can't get you out of his head, he told me.
I was just about to actually get over you, and then I heard that laugh and the majestic voice. I'm taking a peek at kayak.com. I'm looking at the airfare, monitoring that, and I want to come down soon.
Keep that in mind, Jazzy. Speaking of checks, well, okay, let's take a call.
Hello, welcome to the swap shop. Come on in. You're on live. We're live. We're broadcasting this experience.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
How about yourself?
Good. I can't really hear you guys.
Yeah, it
Sounds like you're sending us Morse code. It's our first Morse code
I'm
call.
underwater.
Are you okay?
Just don't say anything. We'll decode the Morse code for a sec. You ready?
I'm under.
Okay.
Sounds like
It's coming through.
I'm going to try to call back.
Caller, swap, stop. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that.
okay.
Okay, bye.
I thought she said she wanted to swap for the Andrew Lansbury card. That's what my understanding of Morse code was.
That's what I was just picking up some of the Morse code. It sounded like Lansbury will trade for, stop. Don't
Willing-
swap to one of the other guys, swap, stop.
Willing to trade very important memorabilia for that card.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, welcome back to the shop.
Hi, this is Better.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
How
Better.
are you guys?
Oh, I'm just.
Oh, no, I mean, this connection is better. This is Krista.
Krista, I'm just joking. It's one of those jokes that I love to do. Try and be funny and silly. I'm always on my toes.
I thought she said it was butter, and I said, wow, I can't believe
It's not.
it's butter.
Yeah.
No.
It's better.
We like
How
to
are
tell
you
a lot
doing,
of jokes in
Krista?
the swap shop, Krista.
I knew we could count on you to get things going on a Monday, on a quiet Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be, well, actually, I don't know. See, I start a new job tomorrow. You guys have no idea how many jobs I go through, but...
Is this a job after the one we already helped you get?
Yeah, that one, they were real sticklers, and they don't know what they lost out on.
That's right. Goofballs.
Yeah, they were just, what a waste. Anyways, but they did let me learn their whole, company business model and work for them for 2 weeks and then tell me that some tests had come back unfavorable. And so that was real dumb. Maybe they should have waited until the test came back and not let me work there. That doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, why would they invest all those resources and then say, just not going to work for us?
Yeah, it's real dumb. But
Especially
anyways,
after Matt and I sent our endorsement to you, they must really not have taken the message.
they just didn't get it, but there's people like that out there.
Zach and I had to undergo drug tests for the swap shop job
Whoa.
every week.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make
Every
sure
week?
Yeah, got to stay clean.
100% sharp. It's
No
good because I've never
way.
touched a substance in my life. And would never do it anyways if someone offered it. I like a bit of
good for
caffeine. I
you.
guess that's my drug. A little bit soda.
Whoa. See, I feel like some of the girls that I was working with should have been tested for caffeine, and they should have been fired.
They drink a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, they're all hopped up on caffeine, and I'm just chilling. I don't understand. But Nolan and I were talking, and we were looking at that taco video, and we noticed that it got up to, a crazy amount of views. Did you guys expect, that many people to be interested in the taco video?
Well, I think it was a lot of your grassroots sort of sharing it around. And I know you guys are really...
People were angry.
Yeah.
They were mad at us?
No, they were mad at that writer. They took
Yeah.
it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like you guys are kind of big in the San Antonio taco community, and so you get a lot of respect and a lot of shares from that.
Yeah, and
video.
it wasn't us. We were only expecting, honestly, I only expect about 10 people to look at things. 6 of them are my family. 2 of them are my friends, and then maybe I figure 1 or 2 people will happen to see it in their Facebook feed. But when I saw how many views it got, I said, yeah, that's definitely Nolan And Krista's hard work in the community.
It created quite the uproar. So you
all
guys
those
were the
hours you
perfect
guys,
people to just lay it down.
yeah, we were happy to help. And in fact, that kind of got me thinking about something like a service we can provide to other viewers.
That's right.
If you live in a city, preferably medium-sized metropolitan area, and you have any sort of beef or some sort of social cause along the lines of taco disrespect, we'll be happy to make a endorsement video for you to help sort of promote your cause.
It's very popular, and I think if you have a rivalry that you're looking to win, you're stuck in a stalemate, this is what will put your side over the edge. So, if you're Denver fighting Salt Lake City about something, who has the best mountains, we'll make the video.
Yeah.
And whoever we side with is going to win.
If you're in Roanoke and you need people to know about how your municipal golf courses are better than the ones in Richmond, Virginia municipal golf course beef, we can do that. We don't even really have to believe in what you're saying. We'll just sort of go with your talking points.
Who has the better clubs, Miami or Atlantic City, New Jersey?
Would you say that your popularity in San Antonio has like gone up substantially, or just a little since that video dropped?
I would say mine stayed the same.
Okay.
I like to lay low. Nolan's has probably risen. I don't know. He's a pretty cool guy. I don't know if like when I looked at his Facebook, I was like, what? I don't even know that. I don't even think I've interacted with that many people in my life, with how many friends he has. So that's just ridiculous.
He gained all those friends from us, right? Or
no, I don't know where he got him. I don't know.
Them. Yeah, I look at my
he's
friend
list a little social butterfly.
And I wonder, I have about 560, almost 600 friends. I don't talk to all of them, but I'm pretty proud about that number.
A lot of people really get excited about that number. Well, I'm going to let more people in the shop because they're probably wanting to get in.
Well, thanks for your call. Before we lose you, would you like to just tell us the best thing that happened to you this weekend in San Antonio?
It was my birthday, and there were these bunnies. Every time we would pass this little like boutique with like really cute little hippie clothes that I like, they had like these big bunnies in like blue and yellow and orange and green, and they were velvet. And they had their little paws out, like they could hold like a watch or a necklace. And then, but I'm gonna get like chains with like the $sign on it, and like one's gonna wear pearls. Anyways, Nolan went and bought them from the store for my birthday. That was yesterday, and now I have 3 sick bunnies to decorate my apartment with. Apartment with.
Are they real?
No, they're just like these velvet, like tall, really sick bunnies.
But
and when you say sick, you mean like cool, right?
Not.
Yeah, like they're dead. No, they're
Okay.
not. They've never been alive.
Oh.
They were created. They're art.
I was thinking about the Velveteen Rabbit, the children's book about the sick bunny who makes everyone die. And so I'm just glad it's not that.
Right.
It's not that.
Are you familiar with our bunny who appears in every swap, every image of every deal?
Yes.
Okay.
See, I don't know if this bunny looks like that bunny. These bunnies are very colorful.
It could be related to our bunny, and maybe that's what brings you good luck in this new year and your birthday.
Yeah, maybe. Thank you for the happy birthday, Zach, on my Facebook.
Oh, you're welcome. I wrote happy birthday, and I'm going to say it in IRL, which stands for in real life, right now. Happy birthday,
Krista. See, I said it too.
Thank you.
Thanks,
y'all have a great day.
You're welcome.
You too. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
So we're definitely, when we do our like year-end reviews or like our portfolios, talk about when we got Krista the job, and then we'll not talk about the part where she lost it.
Right. Just talk about when we got it.
By failing a drug test like 2 weeks later.
We did the hard work. We got her the job, and it's probably opened up bigger, better doors for her.
Absolutely.
He's got
Speaking
little
of
bunnies
Krista,
now.
Krista's boyfriend Nolan was part of our. We want to revisit on Friday. We, as you, or if you're a fan of the show or watcher of the show, saw Zach and I swabbed our DNAs and sealed them into this plastic bag, and then we put an offer out there. Who wants to swap us for the DNA?
I have something you guys can't say no to. Your compliance is mandatory.
All right, I think we want to hold off
I'm in your
one second
car.
on that. Okay,
No, we have more things to talk about before.
I got confused there.
So
we got a deal. One offer was from Nolan. He wanted to swap us an Alamo photograph
a whole
and
bunch
a
of
whole bunch of
items.
Alamo swag, as they say.
Tequila, but without any alcohol is what I said.
That's right.
An Alamo shirt,
An Alamo shirt.
maybe a breakfast taco if he can keep it frozen until it gets shipped to Atlanta.
Yes. And like some other Alamo souvenirs. We should have prepped that sort of a slideshow. But then we got a counter offer from a mysterious new caller who goes by the name of Mushroom Jesus. And we put together a little recap of his offer just to sort of give you some context on where we are with this deal, thinking about what we're going to do next.
We haven't decided, so let us know. Is this a good idea? Should we take Mushroom Jesus' offer? Should we take Nolan's? Or should we wait? Do you have a better offer?
I have something you guys can't say no to. Your compliance is mandatory. I'm in your car. I want to put you in a ficus. I want to put you in a ficus. I want to put you in a ficus. I'm in your car. You have to slowly, carefully peel the bark off a tree. So tenderly that it's like undressing a woman or a man. You take the DNA. I'm in your car. Place it on your tongue and lick the underside of that bark. You will live forever in those trees.
I like the sound of that.
Something about your voice makes me feel like I'm being watched.
I think you are. I'm in your car. Don't be alarmed. I'm just hanging out for a while.
So, also a really good offer, I think. He was going to put our DNA into a ficus and then grow it so we can live forever.
It sounds like a cool idea.
I
But
got to say,
ficuses don't last that long.
yeah, then we heard later on ficuses, we might even outlive a ficus tree as humans. So, what's the good in that? Anyway, we wanted to tell you we've extended the DNA swap offer. If you can come up with a third offer that's better than the Alamo, better than fusing us with the DNA of a tree, give us a call or send us an offer on our Gmail account or Facebook or Instagram.
That's right. We have all those platforms. We're easily reached.
And you can put our DNA, you can use it however you want. We'll send paperwork legally allowing you to do our DNA whatever you want with it. If you want to make clones of us, perfect clones, fine. If you want to fuse it with some sort of family member that you're already married to, and then you get to legally be married to part of us too, that's fine too. Don't.
I would love to be cloned, but also, if you're thinking about, as we mentioned on Friday, performing some kind of diamond heist, like an Ocean's 11 type scenario, I would love to be a member of that 11 crew. So even if I can't be there physically, bring my DNA and leave it at the scene of the crime. If we don't get caught and the police don't find the DNA, cool, split the diamonds with me. We'll have a good time, go on vacation. But if we do get caught, I'm willing to go down for it. True.
The possibilities are pretty much endless. What you can do with these DNA samples. Be our friend, make a new us, frame us for a jewelry heist that we didn't commit. whatever your imagination can come up with is what we're all about.
And I'm very peculiar about
So
my
make us an
DNA.
offer. Yeah.
If I eat something and I have leftover food on my tray, I take that food home with me in a to-go box, not to eat later, but to have and preserve and throw away on my own without having to worry about someone taking it and getting my saliva off of it. So this is a rare thing to offer our DNA.
Let us know what you think. 413-961-4263 or reach out to us on the World Wide Web.
Having my DNA might be a good thing because you could clone me and trick my parents and let them know that if my twin brother Kyle ever passes away, who is currently missing right now, you can just clone me and he would probably be better than my twin.
Or just let them think Kyle never died.
Right.
He could live forever this way. And speaking of, before we have to wrap up today, as you know, if you've been watching a few weeks, Kyle was last seen on a raft, giving us little updates from nature. Zach's twin brother, and then he mysteriously hit some rough water and has not been heard from since.
He loves extreme sports. I don't know what's gotten into him. He's always trying to prove that he's the better brother, going out and doing adventurous activities. And last we saw him from him, it looked like he was in a raft accident, and I tried to tell him, I've sent him a lot of texts, do not keep living like this, bro.
And we heard from him finally for the first time back. I guess it's the first time we're seeing it. Just hit our inbox, so we'll go ahead and roll the raft check with
Let's
Kyle.
see it. Hey guys, can you hear me?
Kyle.
Hey, this is Kyle.
Hey, what's up?
bro? I'm stuck out here, man. I just got out of the water. I climbed up. I lost my clothes. I'm completely naked out here.
Dude,
it's not cool, man.
Why are you going
I
out?
wish I never would be into extreme sports, and I was just, a big bookworm like you, Zach.
I
You're
told
really
you.
smart and intelligent, and you stay in the swap shop. You know what your path is for you in life. Are you breaking up? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
No, we're
Yeah, I
good.
can
We're
hear
here.
you now.
Okay.
Please come save me. I need help. It's cold. I don't have a lot of food left.
Kyle, are you?
I don't know how I'm gonna make it.
Are you?
I told him. We should try and find him and look for him. But I told him many years ago, and all these times he's gone on these adventures, like, you got to be careful. You have to start telling people where you're going, leaving notes, and you got to start keeping your phone charged so you can send better signal videos to us.
And at this point, we just ask you sort of a call to action. Just help spread the word. Hashtag all your stuff with "Come Home Kyle," and let's try to get him home. If people maybe see him out in the woods somewhere, they can. He's probably hungry. He's probably not making a lot of sense. Let's find him. Let's bring Kyle home to Zach and to his family and to Zach's new third clone twin that somebody might make with our DNA.
If you think you can clone my DNA and make someone who looks exactly like me and Kyle before we get him back, then let's do that. But if you think it's a better idea to try and track him down and bring him back, then let's do that. I warned him. But I miss you, bro.
If we do get Kyle back, we're going to make this promise now to shoot a very artistic short film with Kyle and Zach, and it's sort of like a French rom-com thing where you fall in love with a French woman
And
while studying abroad.
She only likes one of us, but who? I think it would be me.
So that's a good motivator for us to get Kyle home.
That's right. See him in a French film, bring him home. We have the budget for it. We already spoke to some executives here at our work. They said they're willing to allocate a lot of money to make this project happen.
They were like, just so I have this straight, you want me to green light a short artistic film with Zach and his twin brother Kyle, if and only if viewers help find him, where they both fall in love with the same French woman, but she has to pick one of them. And you want $10,000 to do that. And I said, that's exactly correct.
They said it's a deal, and they signed the documents.
They said, this is why you're getting the big raise this year?
Yep.
And the answer is yes.
You don't have a lot of fear. You're brave. You have a lot of ideas. You're going all in. I just hope he can make it back okay. He doesn't have clothes now, so
He's
who knows
cold.
what he's doing.
He's hungry. He has no clothes. He has no friends. He doesn't look like his body's doing real good. Probably could stand to work out a little bit more.
That's right.
Maybe he's not eating all that great.
I don't think he is. He
So-
could definitely go for more runs and stop sitting in those boats. Start doing hikes, using his feet more often.
All I gotta say, and maybe this is sort of how we wrap up the show, is I'm glad you're still alive. If we get Kyle back, great. If we don't, I'm just glad we still got Zach to be who Zach needs to be
That's right.
in this world.
I'm not really phased by this. I still want to swap and just keep on going with act like this never even happened.
Zach's beard is almost braidable length. I know a lot of you have been asking about that. We tried this weekend. Didn't quite get there. We're going to put some beads in it, and we're going to probably do some sort of celebrity auction where you get to have like a 5-minute coffee date with him with a bearded, braided beard. So go ahead and just put on your calendars potential date with Zach and braided beard.
I've been growing this out since we started doing the swap shop in November. I trim it, but I'm really trying to grow this, make it look good, and braid it. That's all the time we have for you today. We appreciate you stopping by the swap shop. As always, we very, very, very much love you.
We're going to ask you to stick around for Crosswords. It's a heck of a show. We watch it. Our friends watch it. And it comes on at 2 o'clock right after us.
We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. with some more swaps, more stories, and more excitement.
Until then, Zach, it's been great hosting the show with you, and it's a deal.
It's a deal.